The Tour Divide is a roughly 2,800 mile or 4,500 kilometer race from Banff, Alberta to Antelope Wells, New Mexico. When you last saw me, I was headed over Huckleberry Pass, and now I was getting ready to head from Lincoln to Helena in the broiling sun.
All right, I'm cruising through Lincoln, Montana. Just left the campground, and the route, I believe, is where that flashing light is. I'm going to turn and get back en route towards Helena. So it's about 60 miles plus the 2 extra it'll take me to get to my hotel. But I'm really looking forward to a hotel, shower, washing my socks. Everything's just dirty. So I'm just out of town in Lincoln, and ooh, this little valley is cold. You know, it's funny, as I was like, oh, I'm gonna be taking layers off soon because it goes uphill fast, but I didn't account for the fog of the meadow. It's cold. So I forget the name of this road, Stemple, but I'm pretty sure it goes all the way up to the pass. Well, maybe not all the way, but I'm going to be on it for about 9 miles, and it's just ever so slightly up, and my legs are definitely tired because this, like, you know, 0.5 or 1% or whatever feels harder. So but I think the lead up to this first summit is fairly gradual, which is good. The second one has some ups and downs, but this one I think is a pretty steady uphill to the top, which is good. It's better. I'd rather have one long gradual climb than lots of ups and downs. This uphill sucks. It's very rocky, it's steep at times, and it's narrow at times. Well, this is just an insult. This is the very top of the first hill. Which probably is about, let's see, I don't know. I'm gonna guess this is a 12% grade. Okay, heading down the first hill. I still have one more hill to climb before Helena. And now I'm back in a land of no trees, and the sun is just beating down. Luckily, it's probably only like, I don't even know, 8 o'clock in the morning. There's a little breeze, but oh, I hope I go back into some trees soon. I think I found the llama ranch. It's the llama ranch. Morning. Of flowers. The llama ranch again back there, all nestled in a little glen of green. Okay, well, I don't know if we're starting the climb right away, but climb number 2 coming up. I'm about 25 miles in to a 60-mile day. Okay, climbing hill number 2 to Helena. I'd like to say it was nice and smooth and gradual, but it's not. But at least we have a little shade. But it's quite rocky and steeper than I thought, because if you look at the elevation, it's like a lot of yellow. So this is yellow, but it's 10%, so I'm not sure what the codes mean really. All right, we're almost up to the top of this hill, but unfortunately it goes down, and then there's another little one before Helena. So not out of the woods yet, but It's a nice view. So this hill is called Priest Summit or whatever. Priest. And as you can see, it's not super steep. So right now I have 1.8 miles and 262 feet of climbing. So, like, just as a comparison, the Whitefish Divide was like 0.5 miles and 262 feet of climbing. So definitely pretty gradual. And so I'm just tootling along, but I'll be happy to go downhill and not have to come back up again for today. I think that this is the top of the Priest grade or Priest Summit or whatever. And I think that after this, it's just downhill to Helena. So, I think. I just fell off this. I hit that dip and went down there. Thank goodness for my helmet. My light came off in my Garmin, and I haven't assessed the rest of the damage yet, but foof. Leaving Helena. Well, I'm going through Helena. I'm trying to get out of Helena. I think my router tried to take me on the freeway. I'm not sure. See, these are like kilns. Alright, just crested my first hill out of Helena and going back downhill. That guy in front of me, I don't know his name, but he's very cheerful. And we've been waving at each other every time we pass each other, so yeah, I can probably get his name from the dots. In fact, I think I looked at him yesterday because I was kind of seeing who was in my area, you know. Look how washboarded this road is. Can you see it in the sun? I think so. Yeah, there you go. Okay, starting climb number 2, 3,100 feet of climbing over 12 miles. Free from that last one. The good thing is, I have so much food. Yesterday I went to the grocery store hungry. Yeah, I have a lot of food. I got probably like 6 pounds worth of food right now. So I'll be stopping and eating a lot. Yep. Must be snack time. I got ham, cheese, we're in the middle of a climb and it's hot. So this guy and I had the same idea. Alright, we're still climbing. Let's see, 1,400 feet left, 6.4 miles, and it's hot. It's probably like 9 in the morning and it's probably 80 degrees. This mountain we're going up is Lava Mountain, and ironically the elites went up here, let's see, today's my day 10, I think it was probably my day 5, so 5 days ago. It's crazy, right? I think this is about maybe the 700 mile mark, right around there. Anyway, they were snowed on bad. So the fact that it's like 90 degrees, or will be, is kind of funny, you know? Just what a difference 5 days makes. Yeah. So that's Doug, Sunny, Todd. All right. This is part of the Lava Mountain climb. And this would probably be easier actually if there was snow on it. Well, enough snow to cover the rocks. Because it's not that steep, but it's very rocky. So it's a lot smaller and more ruts, which is harder. Yeah, it's still uphill. Just finished, well, part of the climb, I think, up to 7,300. And now we're going down, and then we're gonna have to climb again. I mean, that's just how it is, right? There goes Sunny. I think he feels the same way about downhill with rocks as I do. Uphill.
We'll see.
It's worse than the uphill. Okay, leaving Basin. It was wonderful. I had ice cream and iced tea, and I feel refreshed. Refreshed. Just left Basin. This is a frontage road. This is Highway 15 or Interstate 15. So I'm really glad we're not on that. This is a Montana traffic jam. One bike behind one car on a dirt road. And me, of course. And I'm about to catch up to them too, so. It's actually a nice little section. I don't know what this creek is called. The one we were coming down on before was Cascade. I don't think, no, this isn't the same one. So, I'm not sure what it is. But it's very pleasant. It's always nice to have water nearby. And that's Giselle kicking my butt again on her single speed. This is nice. Crossing. Home sweet home, maybe? I'm gonna check it out. Alright, I'm leaving the Longview Lowland Campground, which was nice. It had a bathroom. It didn't have any water or trash, but the air was nice and dry, so my tent was dry last night, which is great. And it's probably about 45 degrees, so not too cold in the morning. So good start to the day. I have a little uphill and then a downhill to Butte, where I will get a coffee and decide how far I'm going to go. I just saw a coyote. Not sure. Let's see if I can find him. I'm pretty sure that's Butte. And there was a paved path going right down to it. But the course makes you go up another dirt hill. Which I think it's mostly downhill after this, but thought it was going to be an easy downhill to Butte, but it never is. Now I see why. Ooh. Yikes. I guess I'm kind of glad I didn't do this last night. I was considering going last night. Nice view though. You're really making me work to get into Butte. I thought it was just going to be like a la-di-da, surface streets, into town. Nope. Nope. Well, in Butte, this is not the downtown area. This is like the, outskirts. It's a nice little creek path. I guess it's definitely better than going on the road, obviously, but